Afternoon, everybody. Hello from Ackerville. No rapping today. You just get to listen to me talk for 2 minutes, so sorry. Well, welcome to Romans. We're starting the book of Romans this week. It is this wonderful, wonderful book. It's probably the most complete theology that's all laid out in one book. It's really Paul's theology covering just about everything. And it's going to be such a joy to walk through it. Sometimes people think of Romans as this sort of convicting book that we read when we're getting too high on ourselves and we need to get knocked down. But right away, we see that this is a book of encouragement. This is a book of Paul reminding the people, the Christians in Rome, about all the good things God's done for them, all the good things he has planned for them, and all the beautiful truth they should be making their lives revolve around. So I'm going to focus my thoughts today on just a couple of verses, Romans 1:16 through 17. For I am not ashamed of the gospel, for it is the power of God for salvation to everyone who believes, to the Jew first and also to the Greek. For in it the righteousness of God is revealed from faith for faith. As it is written, the righteous shall live by faith. So that first part, I'm not ashamed of the gospel. We think, well, why would you be ashamed of the gospel? But we kind of get that way. We kind of think, yeah, I know the gospel. Let's talk about something more interesting. Let's talk about something that relates to me more. There really isn't anything that relates to us more, and there's nothing more interesting. And if you think about it, the whole of the New Testament, and really the whole of the Bible, is Christians writing letters to other Christians about the gospel. So please don't fall into the mindset that once you become a Christian, the gospel's sort of the door you went through and it's behind you now. Anything but. The gospel is the source of our salvation, the source of our motivation, and the source of our celebration of Jesus. And may we rejoice in it every day. And then that second part, for in it the righteousness of God is revealed from faith for faith. As it is written, the righteous shall live by faith. Now that last part, the righteous shall live by faith, is famous because it was the verse that is said to have converted Martin Luther. Martin Luther had grown up in the Catholic Church, gone underneath all the traditions of being sanctified by going through baptism and going through all the sacraments and all those things that are taught in lots of different churches. And all of a sudden, as he's reading through the scriptures, he gets to Romans 1:17. The righteous shall live by faith. And to someone who's been working his whole life at being righteous by doing all the right stuff, that verse does not make any sense. And he struggled with it, and he prayed about it, and cried about it, and worked through it, and realized that what it means is that the only way we can become righteous is to take on the righteousness of Christ by putting our faith in him. He gets our sin, we get his righteousness. That's what it means that the righteous shall live by faith. So that's where we start Romans. I'm so excited to walk through this book with you, hear what everybody has to say about it, and would welcome any comments on Romans 1. There's a lot more to it than what I just said, but that's what jumped out at me. God bless you guys. Have a great day.